Good afternoon, 506ers. Today is Monday, July 17, the very last day of Module 5, getting ready to kick off Module 6. That seems hard to believe. We're more than halfway done. It's been a joyful journey for me so far, and hopefully for you guys as well. We have a beautiful day here in Sioux Center, Iowa. So I'm just enjoying the outdoors, sitting in front of a statue that maybe some of you recognize, the Gift statue, created by one of our resident artists, Jake Van Wyk. And over to the left, the brick building that you see is the Ribbons Academic Complex that houses the education department. So if you're not from Dordt and you're wondering where to find, education profs or future teachers and so forth, hopefully this gives you a little bit of an orientation as to the campus and so forth. But if you are a Dordt grad, maybe this brings back some positive memories for you. So ready to kick off Module 6 tomorrow, and I'm very excited about that. I love the work that I see coming in from Module 5. So thank you so much for all your hard work so far. My hope by the end of the day is to publish the last 2 modules. 6 is published already. I got that done over the weekend, so you can get a kind of a sneak peek of the week ahead. But I'll try to get 7 and 8 up and published today. So I know some of us like to see what's to come, and really honestly, the information you gave me on the mid-session self-assessment was very helpful to allow me to see that we're going in a good direction. You guys are thriving with the sort of environment that we're using currently. So I'll just keep in that kind of with that model, because I'm really grateful for your work. You're showing a lot of good understanding, and you indicated in your self-assessments that this is working for you. So that was good for me to know, especially the Zoom meetings. That was something that we haven't done in the past for this course, but it seems like you guys appreciate that, so we'll continue to do that. You can see that we will have one this Friday at 10 a.m. So mark that on your calendars. I'll actually send out an invite today, so it's there for you. So a couple of things that you'll see in the module. Again, I posted the community agreement and the prayer request list. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep looking at that. We have a couple of new prayer requests posted over the weekend. A couple of folks that have been under the weather. Kelly and Melissa were praying for you. Hopefully you're feeling much better soon. And for the rest of you, just keep an eye on that. And let's pray for each other and add your requests and your updates as they come up. And also the community agreement. Some of that data that was on the Google form that you filled out, the self-assessment, a lot of that could go on that community agreement. You guys noted some strategies for studying and just keeping up with the work that I think would be helpful for everybody to just be able to think about. You're obviously all of you very accomplished, successful students. But we all have kind of unique ways of going about that. So if you would mind, it would be great if you could just put those ideas on the community agreement, like the strategies that you're using to be successful in this course and to make it an enjoyable experience. So I'd appreciate it if you would. Also take note of the work that's coming up this module. We have 3 chapters that we're reading. 1 chapter from Best Practices, and that would be chapter 8, and there is a discussion board associated with that. So click the link and you'll be in groups so you can talk about just the ways those strategies apply to your school situation and maybe some barriers that would prevent you from applying these strategies. So be very interested to hear what you have to say in that regard. Also a wonderful Parker Palmer chapter again, chapter 6, and we will be discussing that one on Zoom. And again, I just love the way Palmer brings his own spin, his own perspective into these very important issues regarding education. And you'll see his Quaker background just really highlighting how he looks at community in chapter 6. So jot down your notes, be ready to discuss what Palmer has to say about learning in community. There are a few prompts in the learning guide, so even frame your notes around those prompts so that we've got plenty to talk about on Friday. And then finally, there's a chapter from the Classroom Instruction That Works book. And that again is chapter 8 on similarities and differences. And I think as you read that chapter, you're going to recognize all the many different ways you already use similarities and differences. So again, jot down some notes about how you're already applying this strategy, and also a few ideas that you glean from the chapter as you read it. So look forward to discussing those ideas also on Friday on Zoom. Aside from that, there is an assignment that's a little bit different. It's a compilation of resources in bibliography form. So there is a rubric and detailed instruction and an exemplar on Canvas to guide you. If there's still questions, just don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm glad to respond and help you with anything. So yeah, as you're completing that assignment, recognize that this is a tool for you. It will be a nice way to develop your repertoire of strategies that you can refer to quickly, but also in Module 8, you're going to have an opportunity to share that out with the rest of the class. So be ready to do that and kind of write it with that in mind as well. So, all right. I hope that will keep you busy, but not too busy, that you can still enjoy your summer days. And Melissa and Kelly, get well soon. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.